Here we go. They came for the song. It's Bad Example. Hopefully he's burning some stuff up. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's number one, America's number one art Smackdown. This week I also get to be the announcer. My name's Ethan. I'm a Sagittarius. We got a lot of cool people on the show tonight, like Micah will probably be on the show, and then Mark, and then we got Tarik Davis, Allison, Bamcat, Langston, Belton, Dan Hirshorn, Silent Squee, and Yoni Lemore. Oh my gosh, what a lineup. With that kind of lineup, you don't want to hear just an announcer. You want to see the show. Let's do it. Hey, it's me. It's us. I think we're on now. Do people agree or disagree?
I agree. I think we are on now.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, everybody. Hey, HalDog13. HalDog13 came out last night for my crossword puzzle show. Now they're here. Great. Thank you. A lot of faces, a lot of people. Micah, you want to say something smart?
Yeah. You know, a big part of Angela Davis's platform, starting from the late 60s until actually I'll leave that for later after the show, but for now let's all turn our videos off, and we'll start in with our 30-second self-expression challenge.
Oop, I have a graphic for it. But update about it. It says 20-second challenge, but we changed it to 30 seconds, and we didn't change the graphic. Just imagine it says 30 seconds. I'm going to turn it off now.
All right, sweet.
Pretty good graphic.
I don't think I've ever seen the graphic.
You want me to turn it back on? I'll turn it back on.
Oh, I see it. Oh,
yeah.
No, I think I get it.
I think Allison made it.
Yeah, Allison Bamcat. She's one of our judges this time.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your 30-second
challenge.
And folks at home, please get out your art supplies, join us. What we're going to do here is we've got 3 artists who are going to compete to be the best artists in the world. And you at home will have an opportunity to also become a contestant on next week's show. So we encourage you to join us for the self-expression challenge and for the now 25-minute masterpiece challenge.
Oh, yeah. Changing it up.
Woo! And you can email all of your art so that we can put it up and we can judge it to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's artsmackdown with an F.
Hey, it's exciting stuff. I control that. Look, when you send me send an email to Fart Smackdown, I can put it up on the screen. They give me the controls. They're fools. Sorry.
All right, so here is your 30-second. Ethan, are you ready with the timer?
Wait, I thought we already started.
The 30-second timer.
Sure. Yeah, let's, I forgot about the timer part. Well, here we go. Go.
All right. So, I haven't given him the challenge yet.
Oh, it's going to make it harder. More points. All right.
All right, folks. Your 30-second self-expression challenge is give yourself a face tattoo. Go.
30-second challenge.
What I like about this challenge is it makes people decide like pretty quickly if they're going to draw a picture of their face and then put a face tattoo on that, or if they're going to just draw on their own face and give themselves a face tattoo. I hope it's the latter, and I would love to see pictures of anybody with a face tattoo. And that's time.
That's our time. Yeah, I hope someone at home who's just sitting by themselves is just tattooing their face. That would be very exciting.
All right, so let's meet last week's, or the reigning best artist in the world, Mr. Dan Hirshon. Dan, let's see that face tattoo of yours.
That did not work at all. I definitely spent a lot of time drawing on my face. It was going to be really funny, and the pen didn't show up.
Oh, come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Is it showing up at all? I really should have used marker. Can we do this over?
Yeah.
I used a Bic pen.
That'll do it. Yeah.
That was dumb. I gotta work with my.
Choosy months choose Bic.
Who chooses?
Choosy moms?
Choosy moms. You know those moms. So choosy.
Yeah.
Dan,
I can't
we're pretty
believe I
excited.
chose the same.
We're pretty excited that you're back to defend your title. You got any smack you want to talk to the other contestants before we meet them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's no contest. Everyone should probably stop right now. Even with my shitty Bic pens that choosy moms choose, I'm going to toast all of you douches.
Whoa. Some harsh words.
Are we allowed to curse?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta say too in the chat. Hello Zombies, encouraging you to use a Sharpie. You got to go with Sharpie when you're drawing on the face. Frat boys everywhere now.
Can we do this over? Jeez.
You can just use this time right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like,
all right. And
Okay.
okay. All right. That's good.
I can't believe you can draw a swastika without looking.
Has anybody told him that this doesn't matter towards the final vote?
Oh, it'll
All right.
Does that say I am dumb?
Yes, it does. All right, great.
You did it.
Yeah, thank you so
Immediately regret this.
You did it. Hey, anything for comedy, right?
Well,
I just learned it shouldn't be everything for comedy. All right.
Good luck with your auditions this week.
Why don't we meet last week's audience champion? She's back for a second time, Lorian Kruger. Lorian, what the heck?
Silent squee!
So I decided to put the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Oh man, it's so washed out. But there's some eyes here, and then the number 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I figured if I wanted a face tattoo, it would have to be meaningful.
I love 42, and I love that saying. There's a YouTuber that I follow. I think his handle is 42, but he just teaches you something new every day that you probably didn't learn in school.
Nice. Well, my inspiration is from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
I knew that.
Yeah, and also Jackie Robinson's number. Is that right? Is that 42?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Lorian.
Also, Jerry Stackhouse.
That was very faint. What medium did you use for that?
It's just paper and pencil, but I've got some really bright lights, so the lights just wash it out.
All right, we'll fix it in post. It's okay.
Now, Lauren, you have an opportunity if you want to make up for that washed out picture to grab a Sharpie and write "I am dumb" on your forehead and cheeks.
No extra points.
No thanks.
Okay, cool.
Enough time to run and get my eyeliner pen.
Right on. Well, best of luck to you and welcome back.
Thank you.
So let's meet our challenger this week. Mark, you know more about this man than I knew.
This man I've known for more of my life than I have not known in my life. Yoni the Love Pony from Nashville, Tennessee.
Evening, everybody. Evening. I'm going to
Yoni.
share my screen real quick, and this is. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I got to hit share. So that is my tattoo, and I went with the master. I went with the Tyson. If you're going to tattoo your face,
Nice. You got to go with Tyson.
yeah, it's got to be worth it. You got to get some money for that amount of ink that goes on there.
Yeah, that was wild when Mike Tyson did that. I remember that, and it was just such a bold choice.
Yeah, but he owns it.
He's
he had
known
no
for
other
bold
tattoos.
choices.
He had no other tattoos on his body, and he
I
decided
don't think
his
so.
first tattoo was going to be on his face.
Imagine being the tattoo artist. Like, he's going to come back in the morning and just kill me. He doesn't know what
have
he's
balls.
doing.
You have the balls of steel to tattoo Mike Tyson's face.
You know he had Tyson sign something. Like, look, I am not held liable. I put the blue ink on your face. You know what this is going to look like. Sign this away. Like, you can't come back here. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is a bad idea.
We should have had Dan do that.
You want me to leave now?
Side note: I just realized I have a Zoom call interview tomorrow morning, so
You should
this
be
comes
around
off,
Sharpie.
right?
What's
Okay.
what's the interview for?
A film gig.
Dude, just
Lorian.
control
Whoa!
alt delete.
Hold on.
Lord.
Oh.
I just
Yeah,
walked low.
Oh,
For some
Dan,
reason, that looks really nice on your face.
Dan, just control alt delete. We'll just take care of it. We'll just totally erase it.
Well, I
Command
definitely
V.
feel like I learned a lot about each of you doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right, who's ready for the 25-minute masterpiece?
Let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get it done. All right, I have to look this up again. All right,
All right, I have a
everybody ready?
graphic for it.
Is it on the screen right now?
You have a graphic?
Hold on. Yeah, it says 30-minute challenge. Just so you know, it's 25 minutes.
That's 25.
It's to trick you.
So me giving there's more time, but there's not.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your masterpiece prompt this week is recreate the famous statue of Nike with the best thing to go on top of that neck.
You know what? I was supposed to have a picture of that. Hold on. You're going to get a picture. Just give me a second.
Recreate the
Reference.
famous statue of Nike with the best thing to go on top of that neck.
Nike like the shoes.
Nah, dude. Hold on. I'm going to get you a picture. That's on me. That's my bad. I was supposed to have that. Hold on. This won't count for anything. You're not getting... Oh, here we go. This is a good one. All right. This being
Also, the time has started, so you can look it up on Google. I'm sure everybody
Yeah.
can look it up.
Yeah. I'll put it up there, though. I think people would like to see a fresh image. Hold on. Oh, window capture. Nope. You guys can just talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this.
So all right, so
Yeah,
it has not officially started yet.
No, I think time has started.
What time
Oh,
has
yeah,
started?
yeah.
Has the time started?
Oh, yeah.
Time has started. Okay.
I'm just writing it in the chat.
Safari. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I feel good about this.
Just do it. Okay. Let's meet our judges.
Look, this
Back,
one. This is it. Hold on one sec. I got it now. This thing. You guys know this one, right?
Oh, got it. The
You know
headless,
yeah.
winged
Yeah. What
statue.
should?
That's
what should
how
be-
I grew to know it.
Yeah. What should be on her neck? That's what we're asking. All right. I fixed it.
Hey, Dan, turn your video on so we can watch you with your. Yeah.
Oh, that's much better. Oh yeah.
And Yoni, if you'd turn your mic off, we'll get things started here with the judges. So, back by popular demand, he was a contestant on our second show, and he's one of my very best friends in the world. Recently had his Broadway debut with Freestyle Love Supreme, that show by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is just a darling. Put your hands together. Well, I don't know. You don't have to do that. Just
I will.
Tarik Davis. Welcome Tarik Davis in the chat.
Hey, y'all.
Tarik.
Okay. All right.
Hi,
So,
Tarik.
buddy,
Hey, what's up, y'all?
what's the news? What's the news since we last saw you? It's been about 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks, and the news is that, the world's on fire.
I read about it.
Yeah, I think we all heard about it, That's the news. Mark Stinson is staying in a haunted house, so let's all, say prayers or
Thank you, everybody.
some kind of incantation, light some sage for his safety.
I'm just gonna keep moving to other creepy corners of this house.
Oh my God, there's so many guitars.
Antlers? Man, you got to get out of there.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Why is it so dark? This legitimately looks like
There's another guitar.
Blair Witch 3.
Yeah, I don't like it. But everything's, we're keeping it moving. Got some announcements. Check out the Freestyle Love Supreme documentary, which debuts on Hulu this Friday.
I have Hulu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see all about our journey.
That's awesome.
Nice, man. And congratulations on your you have a full-time gig with Freestyle Love Supreme now. Is that?
Well, that announcement has not been. They have not said that yet. But yes, they have hired me on. I'm part of the organization proper now, the Freestyle Love Supreme Academy, the school and the organization, and I'm the lead facilitator. And
Nice.
We are breaking news here on Art Smackdown.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Lin-Manuel Miranda, anybody see Mucho Mucho Amor yet on Netflix?
No, I have not.
It hasn't been recommended to me yet.
Should we?
Is it really good? I want to check it out.
Oh yeah, it's really, really, really good. Walter
Is
Mercado.
it like good, or is it like, oh no, this is gonna make me sad?
No, it's going to make you very, very happy.
Oh great, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
I feel like Walter Mercado was a Puerto Rican Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good way to.
My fiance came up with that. She's pretty smart.
Yeah,
she's a smart cookie.
She's a real smart cookie. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her now.
He was just a
You're
delight.
right, guys.
See you later, Mark. Let's meet our second judge tonight, Langston Belton. Langston, what's happening, brother?
Hey. What's
Hey. Not much, man. How you doing?
Good. Hanging
Is
out.
that an axe? Are you wearing an axe?
This is from it's a Stormbreaker from Marvel Studios Avengers Infinity War. This is a gift from work. I host videos for Marvel Entertainment and do voiceover for their online videos. So this is a gift actually from the lovely What's Your Passion jewelry at Comic-Con, which is very nice.
That's awesome.
Very cool nerd gift from a fellow nerd. So yes.
Yeah, Micah won't let me wear axes.
Yeah, not anymore.
You should. They're very nice. I can open models
nice.
with this. Kill very small soldiers. Very good.
Small soldiers, man.
Great movie.
I forgot.
Great movie.
This show has a bunch of nerds on it. Like, just my fiance is a nerd, and I was like, "Am I a nerd?" And she was like, "Were you popular in high school?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Did you play sports?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "What's the nerdiest thing that you're passionate about?" And I was like,
it's just an O's
basketball. And then I was like, I play acoustic guitar. Oh no, I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just trying to scare us all.
Yeah, I'm just a bully.
Yeah, thanks a lot, popular kid.
I played sports and I was pretty popular. But I'm also a nerd.
Yeah, you.
I live in intersections. That's my whole life.
Yeah. What's the best horror movie ever made?
For me, I have Fright Night.
I'm just putting that out to the universe.
Yeah, I'm putting that out to the whole universe. You can think about it, like
very tough. I mean, Alien is always up there for me. I always
that's a good one.
Alien is just everything about that is just horrifying.
I'm a big fan of The Ring.
Which one?
The first one. No, the first American one.
Schwartz and Merck says Return of the Living Dead.
Ooh. Is that the DVD or a book? That's a book version?
No, this is the English translation of the original novel that The Ring is based on.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look at it, guys.
Go on.
What are we doing?
Yeah, but what do y'all know about Prince of Darkness by John Carpenter, though?
Wow.
I don't know about that.
No, he didn't bring that up.
What about Tales of the Crypt, Bordello of Blood? That.
saying Hereditary.
Ooh,
Schwartz and Merck are saying Return of the Living Dead.
I have gotten my wife and I are watching Black Summer now. You guys seen that?
No.
I live it.
Yeah, you're on it right now, man.
Well, let's meet our third judge, and she's coming back Boy, this is her third time on the show. Best. She's been a champion. She's been an audience champion. This is her first time as a judge. She's also created the artwork for this show, the title cards. Welcome back, Allison Bamcat. How are you, my dear?
Hi, I'm good.
Woo!
How's it going?
So, what's going on with you since we've seen you?
So I had to get on a plane for a job, and that was kind of trippy, but it was fine. I've never worn a mask for like 18 hours before, so that's kind of I don't know, good insight into the misery of our essential workers right now. But
Truly.
yeah, no, so I got to travel for work. I do paint murals, like large-scale murals on buildings, and then I also do my own painted works. So I'm working on a solo art show in Albuquerque next month.
Nice. Wow, that's great.
You want to see the one
can
I'm
you
working on?
Can you tease
Yeah.
the show a little bit? Yeah.
Ooh.
This is this painting in progress.
Mmm. Tasty.
In progress.
Is that a
Make
flamingo
the-
going down on itself?
It's an Ouroboros, you jackass.
Oh, sorry. That was my second guess.
Yeah, you jackass.
Sorry. I just have a particular thing for that, so
No, it's kind of phallic, but I get it.
it's amazing.
Pink.
It's really beautiful, Allison. Oh, by the way, we never asked Langston what qualifies you to judge other people's art.
Yeah, Langston.
Well, growing up, reading comic books, loving comic books, and acknowledging and judging the same character drawn over years and years and years, and essentially finding out what distills an illustrated character down or illustrated image down to its essential pieces. I mean, I think that, and being a nerd, and just and being an only child and staring at things for a very long time.
Just staring at things.
The wall, myself,
Yeah.
the fridge.
You're going to use that staring tonight. We are now at, we got about 19 minutes left.
Nice. All right, so some people are saying The Sting is the best horror movie.
Oh,
that's
okay.
ever-
I
That's
wouldn't dispute that.
strong case, because there's a lot of horror in that. Psychological, physical, not astrological,
Economical.
economical, weather. I'm trying to think weather. Meteorological.
Oh, yeah.
It's cold. It's super cold. It's a blizzard.
Cold, you're isolated, and you can't trust your friends. It's like living now.
Timeless. It's a timeless tale.
Whoa. Oh, I thought that was the top. Was that the top of your head or the top of your hat?
I took my hat off, and then I went
Oh.
with that.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. That's a lot better.
Thing is great, but what y'all know about Bordello of Blood, like my man Dennis Miller, come on.
It's insanity.
Chris Sarandon, it's horrible. But I was all about those HBO. Prince of Darkness is actually a straight up good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett and Billy Zane.
It's true.
Pre-entanglements. But HBO, they were doing those Tales from the Crypt horror movies, and you know what? Damned if they didn't, they weren't worth it. I took a date to that movie.
I think Mark's been possessed. He.
Oh yeah, Mark Soul, I think, was eaten.
Definitely.
He got Pennywise, man.
7 days.
Last podcast fans out there will appreciate this. I just watched Nothing But Trouble for the first time a few weeks ago, and boy, oh boy, is that a very, very bad movie.
What you mean bad? With Digital Underground, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd?
Tupac's acting debut.
Demi Moore?
That's legitimately Tupac's first movie.
What is it?
That's his first movie. Nothing But Trouble?
I'm going to watch it now.
Oh, man.
It was Dan Aykroyd's directorial debut and Bon Voyage.
So far.
Yeah. But he plays multiple characters in that movie.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Tyler Negron, the late great Tyler Negron, is amazing in that movie. Come on, man. That's a gem. That's worth it. That's worth the $350.
Lorian,
totally.
just to interrupt, how is your art so far? It's good. She's got some things.
Looks like some gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Am I here to judge art? Because I'm only here to talk about bad movies.
I came here for two things.
Fill the void.
Passenger 57?
We watched.
Passenger 57, man,
Speaking of Passenger 57, we watched. Me and my friends. We do a friends movie theater, or I'm a part of a friends movie theater. We do every night.
FMT.
Yeah, and we last night was my chance to pick the 3 movies, and the 3 were Bad Boys, which we ended up incredible. Romeo Must Die, which is also insane. And the third one was Man of Tai Chi, the directorial debut of Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, but what about Frozen?
What about it?
That's all we watch here, man.
Is that it's on a loop?
Yeah.
It's on every screen.
Nah, we don't mess with Frozen 2, just Frozen.
I like that the conflict in Frozen is not human versus human, but human versus herself. I think that's pretty hip.
Thank you.
Especially for a Disney movie.
Thank you. It's now 15 minutes left, which
15
means
minutes left.
Ooh.
it's
Big
time
moment.
to compromise your vision.
All right,
Somehow.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Yoni,
I remember this one. This is going to be an interesting one.
At this point, you must exclusively finish your piece with your non-dominant hand.
Brutal.
You only like that, Mark like that.
I was not expecting this one.
Yeah, it's a twist no one saw coming.
This is a curve ball.
Yeah.
It's a good one, though. It's
Probably.
a good one.
Thank you, Allison. Could you do that?
Man, I would be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle.
I
that Allison?
really wanted someone to be a shark and like have to be like, joke's on you, Scoopy Shop. And like print like robots doing movies, like you just go like.
I know people who are ambidextrous. I can actually do spray can with my left hand and my right hand. So, but I can't.
Yoni is so mad. Yoni is so mad.
Sorry, Yoni.
Oh.
And now this is exclusive.
Oh boy.
He's using his dominant hand for something.
Yeah.
I think
cat
John,
poster hanging out behind him.
Lorian, is
John,
that
I drew that.
Boba Fett's
You drew that?
spaceship
Yeah,
on
man.
your show?
It's amazing. Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
If somebody's cutting things with scissors, does that mean they have to switch the scissors to the other hand or something?
Yeah, that's a TIE fighter. No, I don't know. It's not mine. This is my boyfriend's. But there's many Star Wars. There's a Millennium Falcon up there, and at up in the corner. There's a
Wow.
Wars Legos. I don't know. It's the one that Darth Vader drives.
Yeah. No, that's what's up.
shout out to IKEA's Billy bookcase, right?
Shout out to
That is a
those
great bookcase.
Right?
Like everything is exactly. It seems like it was made for displaying things in between shelves of books. It's like bookshelf,
Yeah, dude.
bookshelf, book DVDs, books, toys, DVDs. It's perfect. Oh man.
It's a really well done bookshelf.
Now we're just judging the backgrounds. Like how they living right now.
Hey, it's all fair game. We were watching.
Dan,
Oh, go on.
no, I just want to see how Dan's living because he's his face tattoo looks like it's getting more and more furrowed as the challenges go on. How you holding up, Hershon?
I'm not pleased with that challenge, but I'm still crushing it.
Oh man, I feel for you guys so much. This is the first I heard of it.
Yeah.
Ethan and Micah did not tell me what was, and I am both really excited and real nervous for you guys.
Hey Mark, did they get power back to the small town you're hiding out in right now?
Yes, I'm in the small town of Cerro Gordo. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, the ghost town. There's it's just me.
Are you in?
Help me! Help!
You look, there's a small portable generator next to you and a mini fridge. It's like that's all. That's it. Until
Yeah,
the
man.
helicopter-
The light goes out. That's it for you.
I lit this lamp with my last match. Come find me.
I fill the light
Like
bulb.
Bone Fam.
I fill the light bulbs with asbestos.
Oh shit!
I bet that would work. Don't try that at all.
Giving me cancer.
I mean, listen. Someone's trying something ridiculous. I mean, if you only been inside, you start looking around, being like, "How real is MacGyver? Like, can I make $1 billion idea in my home?"
Hey, Allison, you're out in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's the craziest movie star story that you have? And anybody in the chat, do you have any fucked up movie star stories?
I have a good one. Robert Downey Jr. held me when I was a baby because he was in the same halfway house as my mom's boyfriend.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's nice.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's really good.
Other than that, there's nothing. Not really.
Langston, you seem like you had one.
There's a lot of they're like micro. All right, I'll say this: the coolest celebrity story that I have is at work. 1 week we got to meet Chewbacca because he came in, and there was a line through the office because it was Chewbacca, and it was like the real Chewbacca. It wasn't the late great Peter Mayhew. It was the gentleman that is playing Chewbacca now in the suit. And you can be told you're going to be doing things with Chewbacca. And then you are in the room and you're like, oh, that's right. Okay. And then I will say hugging Chewbacca is like hugging a tree. It's very solid. There's not a lot of give to Chewbacca. And my mother, because she's amazing, for my birthday, we're talking about lovely artwork, had this made for me. Picture.
That's dope.
Looks like your late night talk show with you and Chewbacca.
This pose was Chewbacca's idea.
This summer on TBS, it's Langston and Chewie.
It looks like Netflix's like Lando Calrissian series, like the Disney Channel's like Lando Calrissian's a kid in LA, and he just got a brand new pet. What am I gonna do with this?
You said he was like a tree when you hugged him?
Yeah, it was because it's like the suit has like, you feel like it'd be like fabric. It's like there's fabric, and then there's just like so many layers of stuff that like, and it's like there's no give. It's just like.
I got a theory.
What's the theory? Hit me.
If you shave Chewbacca, is it Groot underneath?
It could be. Don't break the internet. Don't put that out. Don't put that out there.
Langston, you missed your chance.
Someone somewhere just did a huge spit take.
Langston, how did he communicate that he wanted to do that pose with you?
The actor talked to me, which nothing can prepare you for a human voice coming out of Chewbacca's face.
No.
But it's amazing. It's also amazing. Also, fun fact, the eyes on Chewbacca are the actor's eyes because the mask is all the way to like the eyelids. And they just put makeup on the eyelids. So it's it's like looking at a very, very large dog, a very, very large, sweet
On that note, I was also a costume character for a time.
Oh, yes.
That's me in college. I was a Pokemon. I worked for Nintendo.
Whoa.
I was a mascot in high school. There were no pictures, but I was.
What was the mascot? What was the mascot?
I live in Arizona, so it was Rattler Riley. It was an old prospector man, very large head, beard that went down almost to my knees, and a rattlesnake. One hand I could bite you, and one hand I could shake.
I love that.
Oh,
My dad was in rehab with Pikachu, and there are lots of pictures of Pikachu holding me as a baby. So that's the closest I have.
That's amazing. Yeah, our one rule was as a Pokemon, we weren't allowed to talk because you would completely shatter some kids' reality if they heard some weird voice come out of a Pokemon. So
I don't have a cool movie star story, but I have a cool story with someone who's been to the stars. I met Buzz Aldrin, and I wanted to be a pilot. I was in Junior Air Force ROTC, and so I have like this bomber jacket with like a bunch of fake patches that look like military, but it's like literally it's like Quantum Leap. Fuck me, bonsai. So I'm at this diner in California, and I see like the silhouette of Buzz Aldrin. And he walks in, and he's like, "This is like 2 years ago," and he's still like a stout, strong guy.
So
He sits
cool.
behind me, and I want to say something to him, but I just let him eat his brunch, and I finish mine. I'm about to leave, and I grab my jacket, and he goes, "Hey, those patches. What bases you fly out of?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it says Quantum Leap." I like feel like such a dork. He's like, "No, it says I know those bases," and I'm like, "No, you don't. This is Quantum Leap. I want to be a pilot," and I end up like apologizing and be like, "I wanted to be a pilot, and this is my fake way of trying to be in it." And he goes, "Son, it's never too late to learn to fly."
Aww.
And that was my Buzz Aldrin story.
I love it. I met Anthony Hopkins once too. He was in line in front of me at the art store. It was like seeing like a deity, like who shouldn't exist in real life, like paying with a card.
Mm-hmm.
Like he shouldn't have to do that. He should just float through reality or something.
Sir Anthony Hopkins, he was doing Apple Pay. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think he understood the Apple Pay. But they were saying it was actually my art store that I worked at in West LA, and they said that he liked to make oil paintings for his wife, who's Colombian, of Colombia to remind her of home.
Oh,
Like,
5 minutes left.
Whoa!
truly sweet.
So nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I once picked Carrot Top up from the airport when I was a PA.
Really?
Yeah, and then he got mad at me because I had a hubcap missing off my car because I was a PA. And then... What's that?
He needed that for his props.
Well, he probably would have enjoyed it. And then he kept saying, he was like, "How come you have a spare tire?" And I was like, "It's not a spare tire, just the hubcap's missing." And then I got back to the office where I worked, and they're like, "Hey, how come you picked up Carrot Top with a spare tire?" And I was like, "Oh, fucking Carrot Top squealing on me."
The nerve.
Yeah.
Nerve.
Dan, are you ready? Or you think you got this in you?
I've been doing most of this with my left foot, so
That's the
hands are
only.
nothing.
That's the least dominant part of your body.
Yoni, let's check in with Yoni. Yoni, how are you holding up, buddy? Is everything okay?
No, I'm actually kind of hating you guys right now.
Oh man!
All right.
I've hated every twist up to this point. But it's fine because this is just for fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I love not having to do the
Right.
twist or the challenge this week. Can I judge more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Judge harder.
Judging
That-
so much.
Judge Harder could be your judge name.
Judging intensifies.
Judge Harder also sounds like the title of a great bad movie.
Judge Harder.
Judge Harder.
I'm actually the first professional artist judge too, so I'm gonna try not to be like hoity-toity about it because I don't
Ooh.
care. This is all supposed to be fun.
But you didn't come here to make
The
friends.
Judge Dredd sequel.
I literally did come here to make friends.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're all in quarantine right now. We've got to make friends.
Have I mentioned that I'm surrounded by hunting bows?
Prove it.
Yo, man. For real.
Yeah. You
Prove it.
has anyone else seen them or just you?
There are a couple
man.
mounted
Alright,
on the
you're
wall.
not surrounded by hunting bows. I wanted you to turn around and it was like an armory. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
that's just
racking
cute.
around.
There are so many hunting bows in here that some are mounted on the wall, some are in an umbrella vase. Is that what that's called? An umbrella
That's what I
vase?
want to see. I want to see the umbrella. I want to see the vase full of bows. The vase of bows. That's what I want to see.
The vase of
The
bows?
VOB, my man.
Hey man, if
I've
you're
seen
heading out to the woods, grab a
so
bow.
far. Counted
Yeah, grab a
three.
bow.
Oh yeah. I bet you can't shoot your wife.
That's a lamp.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to turn the lamp on so you can see it.
Did you rip that lamp
Oh,
out
I
of the
see.
wall?
None of this makes any sense.
That's a sconce, dude.
I see. That is.
Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. See,
Hunting.
yeah, okay.
There's 2 in there. There's 1 above that door.
Okay,
There's
now
1
this,
above
now this makes sense.
that
now, okay,
one.
you are surrounded. Where are the arrows?
A lot of bows.
And
Where's
here are the
the
guns.
BYO.
And here are the
You
guns.
gotta get out of there, fam.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Mark, you're gonna fucking die there.
Or you're gonna save that town, man. You're gonna save that town. Everyone in that town.
Yeah.
That creature comes out of the woods.
I
Have
like
you guys
that.
met me? I'm not that guy. You know I'm not that
No
guy.
one is until they are, my man. No one's that guy until they are, or person, or gal, or however you identify. No one's that person until they are. Until like a creature comes out, it's like, well, you have all the guns and bows in your house, so.
That's what Tarik was saying. It's like if you fuck up the family in the apocalypse, you gotta save them.
That's your
Wait,
poltergeist.
Mark. Whoa.
You're in a house full of bows and guns and shit, and you just had a bunch of groceries. You'd be like in the place, you know. So maybe you're in the right place, Mark.
30 seconds left.
There's something
Maybe in the
with
right
that.
place.
Are you a dad, Mark? Because if you're a dad, you'll save the day. If you're not a dad,
You dead.
This is. I've never hoped that there was someone running around that I did not know about until just now.
well,
10
Do you know how
seconds.
to operate a bow? Or
What?
a gun? Do you know how to
5 seconds.
I could
the arrow.
figure it out.
Get the arrows, quick. You have 4 seconds to get the arrows.
Time is done. Put your non-dominant hand away. Time is done.
All right. So let's have everybody turn their mics and cameras off, and we'll review the art one by one, shall we? Let's start with Yoni.
Okay. All right. I had my finger on the button to turn my screen off. All right. So this is what I have here.
Dude!
And
Oh my God.
Is that a sock puppet?
yeah, so originally I'd added a hand.
Wow.
And I was like, a hand isn't, it needs something else. Oh, she needs a Nike shoe tied around it. Yep, sock puppet. So,
That's pretty amazing. Can you zoom
love
out
it.
just a little bit there?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that looks way better. With the that's what's supposed to be on her neck. I think you nailed it. How many layers
Right.
you did?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it looked like it. A good number of layers. Can I see the? Wait, which part did you do with your non-dominant hand?
The shading. This layer here.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Fortunately, I busted through the inking, and I actually had the inking done. Thank
That
God.
looks so cool, Yoni.
Thank God. Well, I'll be selling prints after the show.
Well, thank you, Yoni. All right, Yoni, give back our screen.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, hold on. Stop. Share.
Oh, I should remind people, send in your art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. Do it. All right. Who do we have next?
Let's check out Lorian Kruger's piece here. 42. What's happening?
I also had the bulk of it finished before the compromise your art was added. So I drew the statue first, and I couldn't think of what to add to her neck. So I just looked around. You may have seen me looking around my office for a few minutes while I was trying to figure it out. So this is a Maneki Neko head. It's those little cats that welcome you. And I had that all done, as well as the feathery wings. I had that all done before the compromise your art. And so with my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, I added all the glitter and her gold crown, which is dripping.
When you first put it up, I laughed because I didn't understand those were feathers. I thought that was just ink from when you did it with your non-dominant hand. But I was wrong. That's great.
Beautiful. Very, very
Thank you,
nice.
Lorian.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I also thought it was what are those? Remember those like the,
Rorschach.
that guy that Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Remember, there's like a guy that did those inky drawings. You know, it was like inky. He was like known for all his
Say it
inky
again?
stuff.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't know anything about art. Well, let's check out the best artist in the world. Dan, show us what you got.
Hey guys. So let's see if you guys can see this.
What got you added?
Okay. It's I wish you could see closer, but all right, it's a little bit interactive. Okay.
Oh my good heavens!
It's a real installation there.
Yeah, this is a little bit closer. That is clearly the part with my non-dominant hand. I made those shoes, and then
Oh, very nice.
yeah,
Oh, it's on a paper towel roll.
yeah, it's a good waste of paper towels.
Just gonna try and pull up a reference for what it originally looks like.
Did you make that with a Bic pen? Was it all with the Bic?
No, that was with the Sharpie. I learned my lesson the easy way. And then the Nike swoosh on my head was done with my non-dominant hand, if that wasn't obvious, by the way that it doesn't look like a Nike swoosh.
I was gonna say.
Looks like a banana.
Yeah.
It looks like a high-heeled
Banana
shoe.
canoe. It's all the same.
That's stepped on it looks like a high-heeled shoe that stepped on a nail.
All right, Dan. Thank you so much. We're gonna take our reviews now. So why don't we start with Tarik Davis? Tarik, will you tell us a little bit about what you think about these pieces? Give us a solid, educated critique, if you will.
All right. I think these pieces were incredible. All three of them. All three artists did an amazing job. So before I say anything that will make no sense, how about we all make sense and give them a round of applause for the effort they put. Seriously. The first piece that I saw, Yanni, absolutely blew me away. Yanni, you are a craftsman with the pen. And is that, which art program was that you were using?
It's just Photoshop.
Oh, look at him being modest. Just Photoshop. That's the leading one, dude.
Yeah, man, it's the leading one. No, I love I'm a fan for kind of the impressionism, the cartoon aspect of it, and like it was a very accurate depiction. His ability to clearly illustrate and get us to understand what that image was. I got to give him high points for that. It was beautiful. And going with your non-dominant hand to shade your said piece of work and still crush that game in. Well done, Yanni.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. And then Lorian, I loved your piece as well. I love the 3D nature of it. I'm a cat fan, but as well. But I love that it pops out. It pops out of the two dimensions that you put it in. I think it's humorous as well. It tells a story. I'm a fan of art that tells a story. And Lauren, I thought you did an incredible job doing that. Your personality is within it. We get to find out that everybody here is delightful, but some people may go like, oh, that's what I thought with Lauren's art. Oh, she's delightful. Did not mean to turn into Bill Cosby just there with the face. I'm not gonna do that. But great work, Lauren. It was beautiful. Dan Hirshon, you threw yourself into your work. I mean, if that's not artistry, I don't know what is. And you also brought in, you brought it into a 3-dimensional space. You made a sculpture, man. That was really cool. I loved, the use of the wings on the side of the roll of paper towels, and the illustration next to the sneakers, but you put your headpiece there and like you threw yourself into it, man. It was really cool. Am I supposed to now like say who I picked?
No.
No. We're gonna have you recreate your favorite piece, and then we'll have you hold it up at the end.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, get started. Let's visit with Langston Belton. Langston.
Yes. Okay. Oh boy.
All right.
Where do we begin? So again, I'll speak from whatever perceived, let's not say expertise, but informed opinion from the world of comic books. So again, we talk about the same image interpreted 3 different ways, which is this is all about. So you use the example of like a Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been drawn differently over the ages from different artists to make the eyes different sizes, the webs different sizes, underarm webs, what have you. So this is really cool because you do get the same character, almost the same character, and I say character because again, there's always a little bit of character in any illustration that you draw. So starting with Yanni's, I liked again the kind of like animated illustration. And again, I'm thinking of the world I would see this art piece in. I was thinking about how other people in that world might look. If I was looking at an illustrated panel by panel story about maybe someone going to the museum to see this art piece, what they might look like. So that was what I was thinking about. I loved, again, like Tarik said, like using your non-dominant hand for the shading, which is everything, because that can imply so much about the space of a piece, where light's coming from. Is it a big space? Is it downlit? Like that's a really crucial part of any art piece. So I think that's really good. So that was of course, and again, setting the bar very, very high. So then we go over to another multiverse with the same art piece. Lorraine, I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. Is it Lorraine? Lorraine. Lorraine. Say again. Lorianne. Sorry, apologies. Lorianne. So this one was again taking that same, but then again the medium changed and the eye is immediately drawn to like the feather, right? I mean, that's the thing that catches your eye, and the cool thing is the shape of that. Funny enough, it funnels back down to the illustrated image, so the cat is kind of a surprise. It was like, oh, I wonder what that big thing. Oh, what's it attached to? Oh, this amazing cat, and I too am a cat fan. So I like any image that you can go to 2 places in the same image. You can start one place and then see something and be surprised by it in the same one. And I was wondering what the air dry was. And there's a little dash of color, right, with the crown. So it was like minimalist, but like all the parts that counted were highlighted, which I really, really dug. And then almost just like with comic books in this day and age, you then move into a live action adaptation, which is what Dan did. So then we actually had a live action adaptation. I mean, and again, you always think about how these things are going to be realized in real time, in real time in the real world. And using paper towels was not only risky, but also cool, because then that pan around, that like I imagine now, if that was in an art like that's in a place, you could stand anywhere in the room and you could still see the image because it's on that curved surface. Then the wings on the back, and then of course, how amazing would it be if every let's say 15 minutes, like a paper mache or the real Dan Hirschon's head like pops up from behind it, and that's like what you see, and it comes up and down, because that's a nice mechanic as well, because that gives people something to look at because it's in motion. So all 3 of these pieces had something special about them that also lent to each other. It's like that was really cool to see the evolution of different perspectives. So it's gonna be a very, very tough choice. Tough.
Yeah, you got a difficult decision ahead of you, and I don't envy you at all. So get to work, and we'll visit with you in a sec.
He said what I was gonna say. That was the exact thing I was gonna say.
I wrote it down word for word before he said it. It's like exactly what I was thinking too.
Well, Allison, let's get a professional's opinion.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey.
So this was really awesome. I was more and more excited every time somebody's like piece came up on the screen because I think this was like not an easy challenge. Super funny how everybody interpreted it, and super creative. Like my head can't think in like 3D or like with found objects around my house. Like I was sucked at challenges like that in high school or whatever. But so Dan like totally crushed it with like, these are the things that I have. This is what reminds me of this challenge, and like work so quickly in 30 minutes. Like to have, yeah, like that's amazing and hysterical. And if there's somebody who's not smiling in chat about that, then they're really depressed, and you should check on them. Anyways, and then Lorianne, I love your Lucky Cat interpretation. I actually have a whole like tattoo sleeve of Lucky Cats, so I don't know if you were pandering to me, but you got my attention.
But it worked.
Also the color that you added in the end. I know again with the left-handed twist kind of throws a wrench in things, but I think that the character you made is just super cute and super fun, and it would not look like you had such a short amount of time and that you had to do part of it with your left hand. So I totally salute you. On that note, seeing Yanni's expression is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I worked for Nike for 7 years, and that interpretation is like, that's what I would want to like submit to a meeting for like a t-shirt, and then they'd go, who's buying this? Who's this for? But for me, it totally appeals to me. So I think that is just like super creative and strange and absurd, and that's like what gives me life. This weird ass art.
Terrific. All right. Well, we'll give you a moment to put your finishing touches on your winning piece.
I already did. I'm done. Mine's done.
Okay, cool. Well, let's bring back Tarik and Langston.
Well,
and
before that, just to give them a second longer, I'm sorry, Ken. I finally found the image I was looking for. I couldn't. Mark kept reminding me of someone, and then I have it finally. I don't know if you can. It's totally. You see that,
Where are you
Mark?
posting it?
Oh, just it's on Twitch. You look like the No Country for Old Man guy.
I look like Javier Bardem.
Yeah, you do,
But
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
The most intense heel in cinema history.
Yeah, that's what I think. All right, let's go back.
Mother. I think you're closer to him.
So Dan Hershon is trying to sway you by putting his picture of his art up there as his image. So we'll see what the decisions are. Tarik, Langston, if you'll come back, and we will 3, 2, 1, and we want you to hold up the winning piece that you want to see come back next week as the best artist in the world. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we have a tie.
What a night! This is great.
Oh man!
What do you do now? What do you do now? What's your contingency plan?
What are the rules?
Mark.
Because this is Mark's last night on Earth.
This is unprecedented.
He is the tie-breaking vote.
Guys, this is intense. I have 1% of battery left on my computer.
Oh, do it quick!
Oh no! You gotta do it
you
quick.
better get out of there.
Guys, I gotta go. I can't wax poetic on this. I gotta bounce. Yoni Love Pony is my vote.
Oh wow!
Whoa! What a
Yoni.
What an ending!
Oh no! Mark died. Oh wow!
Somebody failed the poltergeist test.
Yoni,
dead.
Congratulations on your
Hey,
on
thank
your
you.
win. We'll see you next week.
I also want to say that
to draw with my right hand.
no, next week's only with buttholes. I just want to say that judges, you did an amazing job recreating your favorites. That was awesome. That was really fun to see.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Great job.
I loved every piece, genuinely. You guys crushed it.
Yeah.
All right.
This was really hard to choose.
It was.
Also, like, because each piece was so disparate too, I really like that.
Yeah.
Ethan, do you have the?
I got him.
audience-
Here we go.
Alright,
We're starting with
great.
Bad Example. We remember this gentleman. Maybe this will work. Let's see. Is this on the screen? Nope, it's not. Oh, cool. It opens it somewhere else.
You get to choose a monitor, and then
You choose a monitor. Aw. It pops it up. It's not supposed to pop it up. Open with. Damn it. All right, you guys talk for a second. I'm going to figure this out.
Dan, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. Dan and I have done comedy together for the past 15 years. We've got a couple of albums together, and a short film, and it's all on my website, micahsherman.com, if you want to take a look. One of the albums is called Lampshades and Ottoman. It's got great artwork on the cover by his brother. And the other one is called John Rogers
Idiot.
Yeah. And Dan did the artwork for. Didn't you do the artwork for that?
No, that's Robert Potter.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Robert Potter.
Here we go.
Great.
This
Amazing.
is from. This is Bad Example. It's on the Twitch stream if you got it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Oh.
All right.
Who is that? Who is the picture?
Bad Example. Can you say who that is? All right. Well, that's happening. We got Casey Gibbs. I don't know if you guys can see that.
All the judges, you have Twitch up.
Oh, that's
I'm trying
bad.
I'm trying to get it.
Yeah.
This is great.
Because my internet would be goofy if I had too many things open.
Ooh.
And then, that's Shia LaBeouf. He's saying. All right, and then finally,
Oh, that's like a Medusa head.
Emma
that is.
Wetton.
Dope. Langston, have you been able to see the art yet?
I am not. No, I'm trying to look right now. I cannot.
Here, I'll hold it up to the screen for you.
You do, please do. Yes. All right. Get a real-time reaction.
Oh my goodness.
And we have that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not totally sure what that is.
The internet. It's the internet. It's the internet. You have to have one. It wouldn't be the internet if you didn't.
That is a lovely
haircuts.
Yeah, talk about No Country for Old Men, huh?
Why? It's been on the screen for so long at this point.
Ethan, will you put them up again, each one, so that Langston can see? And judges, we're gonna have you come to a consensus as to who our audience champion is.
Sweet.
I'll try and do it, guys. Here we go. This was Casey, Medusa.
Casey Gibbs.
Oh, wait, I can't see it. Is it on the?
Yeah, here, I'm going to show it to you.
All right.
There we go.
This is Bad Example. He claims it's Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Casey also says that's Shia LaBeouf.
Mm.
And then I'm going to assume...
I like the wording on that one.
This is part of Shia as well.
Lovely.
All right.
The gray added to the shouting of it, like the abstract anger of it made. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's real good. That's real good. Be good.
All right, guys, talk it out. We gotta make a decision here.
I mean, I'm gonna throw in my hat. I gotta say, hardcore. The Medusa one that looked great. I could see that on like someone's back or on a T-shirt. I could see that. Like that's a great piece. The Medusa one has my vote.
I agree. I'm Medusa head all the way.
Mine too.
We got
Badass.
3 deuces.
Medusa. Ooh,
3 deuces. That's Casey Gibbs. Casey, what's your handle? Identify yourself, if you will.
3 deuces.
Hmm.
Was Mark
so-
petrified by Medusa? Is that what happened to him?
Ah, it's Schwarzenberg.
Probably.
Nice.
Schwartz and Merck.
Nice.
Lorian, again, congratulations on weaseling your way back into the stream. And it's you did a wonderful piece tonight, and we hope to have you back soon.
Thank you so much. I'll be participating in the viewer submissions next week.
Awesome.
Terrific.
Me too.
Awesome. So Casey's going up against Yoni next week, and we'll have a brand new contender yet to be announced to fight it out with you on Art Smackdown.
Ba-ba-dum.
Thank you all, Langston, Tarik, Allison. Thank you all for your time and for joining us, and just wonderful. And then Lorian is going to take us out with
Boom.
what is that, nerds? What is that thing?
That's where.
I want to say it's a TIE Interceptor. The nerd, the deep.
TIE fight, yeah, TIE
Oh,
Interceptor.
yeah, because you're the Marvel guy.
Interceptor, yeah.
Nice.
Isn't that where Darth Vader says, "What?"
Yep, and he's flying around.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
I work at DC, so I don't know shit about anything.
Good night,
Star
everybody.
Trek thing.
All right. Good night, everyone. Well, let's just go back to this. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.